It's the Dino and Joe Show. This is Dino. That is Joe.
Greetings, sir.
And Joe,
Yes.
as you know, I spend a little bit of time doing this little business called radio.
I've heard of that, yes.
Yeah. And so I thought it would be kind of fun to have a little nostalgia moment and bring back a bit that we did way back in the day. And I thought it'd be just kind of fun to do it today and just to see if it has legs, shall we say.
Yes, let's see. Why not?
So I thought
this
today
is exciting.
so I thought today we'd do a little game show that I love to play when I was on the radio, and this is my favorite game show, and it's a little game show called Canadian or Dead.
Canadian or Dead. That
Yes.
sounds like fun.
So here's the deal. I'm going to give you the name of a celebrity. I'll even tell you what that celebrity did or does for a living.
Okay.
You have to tell me if the celebrity is Canadian or if they're dead.
I feel like I might be able to do this well.
Okay. Shall we start out with an easy one?
Please.
Let's start with Alan Rickman.
Yes.
Actor Alan Rickman.
Yes.
Snape in the Harry Potter movies.
Of course.
Canadian or dead?
He is dead, unfortunately. May he rest in peace.
Yes, he is.
Fantastic actor. Very nice man. Wonderful speaking voice.
Yes. 2016, he passed away. How about singer-songwriter Neil Young?
Neil Young is Canadian, believe it or not.
He is Canadian.
I'm going to rock this one out. I'm just saying.
And he is very much alive.
He's very much alive.
All right. Let's go with actress and director Sarah Polley.
Oh no. Can you give me a body of work?
No.
No.
Not off the top of my head. Again.
Sarah Polley. Spell the last name?
Polley.
Holly. Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to say Canadian.
You are correct. She is a Canadian director and actress.
Excellent.
And I can't remember what she was in because she wasn't anything like huge, but she's up and coming. Let's go with celebrity chef Anthony Bourdain.
Unfortunately, he has passed away, so he is dead.
One of my all-time favorite people, and yes, very, very tragic that he passed away. How about Baseball Hall of Famer Phil Niekro?
Oh no! Okay. So here's the worst part. I know the name.
Okay.
Couldn't tell you the team.
I've met him.
Okay.
Atlanta Braves.
Yes, that's the team.
Mm-hmm.
When did you meet him? Give me a time frame, because that'll help me figure out if he's. I'm just gonna say, based on the law of probability that so many have been Canadian so far, I'm going to say dead.
Is that really your answer?
Yes, it is dead.
Because you're really correct. Yes, he passed away in 2020.
Well, I'm not excited he passed away in 2020. That came at a very poor time. But
I love this game because it's one of those where it works on the radio really well because nobody can see your reaction.
Right.
But now people can see your reaction, and it's like, yeah, oh no, I didn't mean to get that right. Yeah. Let's go with another musician, Chris Cornell.
Chris Cornell also passed away. Unfortunately, he is dead.
Yes, we would know him from Soundgarden.
Yes, indeed. I have a question. Are any of these folks Canadian and dead?
That's a great question. Let's try Pamela Anderson.
Canadian. I was going to say Canadian, dead, but she's not dead. She's just
you are correct. She is Canadian. Singer that my parents loved, Paul Anka.
Oh, Paul Anka. Ooh, my mother loves him too because he sang a song called Diana, and that's her name.
Wait. How would Diana have said his name though?
Paul Anka.
No, come on, give me the accent.
Paul Anka? I don't know what he. That Paul Anka. He's one fantastic fella. You would never say that in a million years, but I believe he's Canadian actually.
Paul Anka is Canadian. Very good. Yeah. Anton Yelchin, actor.
Unfortunately, he passed away. He was from the new Star Trek series.
Yeah, very good. Wow, very good. Your celebrity knowledge is
I try
a little bit better than I thought.
I'll admit the Miss Polly lady definitely almost threw me.
Director Richard Donner.
I'm gonna say dead.
Richard Donner did die in 2021. He's the director for Superman, Goonies, and Lethal Weapon.
Yes. Yes. Okay. I did hear about that.
WWE superstar Kevin Owens.
I believe he died as well. Didn't he fall off and hit the ring?
He jumps off of everything. In fact, when they were going to do the WrestleMania in the Raymond James Stadium down in Tampa, he wanted to jump off the pirate ship, which is what led him to jumping off the WWE sign, because obviously WrestleMania had to go indoors because of COVID, and he
Right.
broke his ankle. But unfortunately for you, Kevin Owens is very much alive and very much Canadian.
Well, I'm pleased to hear that he is alive.
Now,
But unfortunately for me, that puts a
funny
damper on the
story.
marriage.
I didn't know he was Canadian until I've been working with this Canada team, right,
Mhm.
which I've just come back from that work assignment, and it was very funny. I heard him doing an interview, one of the WWE interviews,
Yeah.
right? So they're all over the top, and he's really intense and he's doing his thing. And my back is turned to the TV because the boys are watching wrestling, and I literally go, "Who's the Canadian?" Because I totally picked up the accent, which a year ago I wouldn't even have known. But yes, and then this one, this is actually a softball. This one you'll get it. Eugene Levy.
Well, Eugene Levy is Canadian.
Yes.
One of my favorite Canadians. One of my
Yes.
favorite group of Canadians, along with John Candy and
Yeah.
Catherine O'Hara.
And then the final one.
Okay.
Are you ready?
We'll find out.
Famous actor,
Yes.
John Candy.
Oh, well, yes. He is, in fact, well, he's definitely dead. I thought he was Canadian. That might be the both. He's definitely dead, though. Dead is my final answer for this.
John Candy is a dead Canadian, yes.
He's a dead Canadian. Again, not happy that he's dead, or
Right.
I'm just pleased that I'm winning a game.
There you go. Everybody's favorite game show, Canadian or Dead.
That's
Very good. You only missed one.
how many total? 10?
I think I did like 7 of each, so 14,
Okay.
whatever it was. Very good, though. Very nice job.
Better than the Office trivia. Better numbers.
Well, speaking of trivia, I figure
Yes.
we'll keep that train going.
Oh, I love trivia trains.
But we're gonna move off the morbid you have to guess death.
Okay, good. Thank you.
This I have. This is from W&W, and this is things you should know trivia.
Okay.
And if you would like to know, it's waterproof and it's good for camping. It's good for the home, and it's good for travel. So I thought we'd dive into these and see how well you do.
Let's see how good I am. Yeah.
You ready? So totally random. I mixed them up earlier. Okay, are you ready?
So, well, based on your reaction right there, I don't know.
These are things that you should know, according to the folks at W&W. Branzino is the Italian name for which fish? Would you like these in multiple choice? Because these are multiple choice on the
that would
card.
be fantastic for me.
Is it a bass? Is it a mackerel? Is it a salmon? Or is it a sole?
What's the last one?
Sole, S-O-L-E. Is that how you say it? The fish?
I don't know. I didn't even know that was a fish. Okay.
It got sold.
Branzino. Branzino. Okay. I'm gonna guess a bass.
Very good. It is a bass.
See, my Italian from high school is coming back to me.
I forgot that you took Italian in high school.
I did. In college, I'm
in your
almost
overachieving in high school.
Yeah, I'm almost entirely fluent. Not really, but.
What is Sean Connery's real first name?
Oh,
is it John, Thomas, Paul, or Michael?
He seems like a Thomas.
I don't know what that means. What do you mean he seems like a Thomas?
If his name wasn't, if I did not know him as Sean Connery, I'd be like, Thomas Connery. He'd be like,
really?
Yeah, 100%. I think so. I could be wrong.
His first name is Thomas.
Oh,
very good.
Somebody is just sprinkling me with good luck dust today. I don't know what it is.
Let's see. What was the name of Captain Nemo's submarine?
The Nautilus.
Oh, wow. You didn't even need the choice. Oh, look at you. Didn't even need the choices.
Oh, wait. Can I tell you an embarrassing story about that? Do you know how I know that?
No, I don't know how you know that.
There is a movie titled
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
No.
Okay.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen with Thomas Sean Connery.
Thomas Sean
Connery. That's the only reason I know that.
Really?
I swear to God, whenever I think of Captain Nemo and I want to think anything about him, I think of that movie. It's a
You, with your
terrible.
education, didn't dive into the Edgar Rice Burroughs 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, which I think you wrote that.
Well, here's
My
what I'll say.
general public brain is
I
going.
thought that was Jules Verne that did
Was it
20,000.
Jules Verne? I don't know.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
I
The
don't
point
know.
is, I'm sure I did read it at some
How would
point,
I know?
but that's not what sticks here.
I got a public school
Movies.
education. I'm lucky I can read.
All right,
Very good, though. Very
give me
good.
another. Let's see what we got.
Adam Peaty is an Olympic gold medalist in which sport?
Ooh,
Swimming, show jumping, judo, or boxing?
Adam Peaty.
Mhm.
Is it Peety or Peady?
Peaty.
Yeah, so PT. What are the options again?
Swimming, show jumping, judo, or boxing?
I want to say it's judo or boxing. Final answer, boxing.
He's an Olympic gold medalist in swimming.
Damn it. Okay. Well,
the Olympics are coming up, so I'll give you another Olympic question.
Thank you. Please.
Which gymnast scored the first perfect 10 in the Olympics? Ludmila Turasheva.
This is more of a test for you than me.
Olga Korbut, Nadia Comaneci, or Nellie Kim?
I know this because I'm fairly certain I know this because my girlfriend has imparted this wisdom on me and has made me watch this particular thing because you'll never guess who got, you'll never believe how amazing this is. It was Nadia Comaneci.
Oh, very good. Yes, it was. This is not an Olympic question. What type of fruit is a northern spy? Is it an apple, a cherry, a tomato, or a pear?
Northern spy.
Yes.
When I think of a spy, I think of something very what is it? And it's deceptive because a pear can sometimes look like an apple. So I'm going to say a pear.
It is an apple.
Damn it. See? It tricked me again. The damn thing tricked me again.
Venezuela borders Brazil, Colombia, and which other country? Is it Guyana, Bolivia, Ecuador, or Paraguay?
Paraguay.
No, it is Guyana. Oh,
South America is an area that I have a lot of troubles with. I'm sorry.
Geography. What does a rotometer measure?
Radiation.
Is it viscosity, flow rate, battery life, or torque?
Damn it. All right, I guess that. Rotometer?
Rotameter. Rotometer. What does it measure?
What are the options again?
Viscosity, flow rate, battery life, or torque?
I'm going to say battery life.
It is actually flow rate.
Oh.
This is just me trying out for Jeopardy at this point.
Well, I'm clearly not going to make it.
Gentoo, chinstrap, and adelaide are all species of which animal? Is it a snake, a giraffe, a penguin, or a dolphin?
Penguin.
It is a penguin. I knew that because my son, my youngest, is absolutely enamored with penguins. He has every stuffed penguin that the Cincinnati Zoo makes or offers to sell. Everything is penguins. We watch the Octonauts because it has a penguin, and his favorite episodes are the penguins. Like we just watched the Cousins or some type of penguin. I don't remember. It lives in Antarctica. But yes, I knew the chinstrap penguin myself. Yes.
What I'll say is at the Brookfield Zoo, the only two Moldoramas. Did you have Moldoramas at your zoos?
I have no idea.
So it's a big machine that basically just took plastic, got it really hot, pressed it together, and it came out as some sort of an animal.
Oh, when I was a kid, I remember those, but we don't have those now.
So Brookfield Zoo right over here has it. I would only get the polar bear or the penguin.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. So my son loves penguins. What does a petrologist collect? Is it shells, bones, fossils, or rocks?
Shells.
No, it is rocks.
See?
All right, we got time for one more.
Okay.
One more card. What shape is manicotti pasta? A ring, a tube, a spiral, or a ribbon?
Manicotti is a tube.
It is a tube. Very good. One more. I'll give you another Olympic one. How about that?
Okay, yes,
You
please let
ready?
me redeem myself.
Which was the first Olympics in which every competing country's team included women? 2004, 2016, 2012, or 2008?
12.
I'm very sorry to say that you are right. It
Yeah,
was
that's
not until 2012.
I remember that because I was watching something on the Olympics the other day, and it was saying like, we were listening to it, and it was like, not since 2012 have women been able to be on every team. And then I stopped and I was like, pause for a second, rewind that.
Right.
Did that say 2012 or like
Yeah.
1912?
Right.
Because
Right.
that's
That's
rough.
sad.
That's
That is
that's very
sad, and
unfortunate.
that is a sign of how much further we still have to go.
Correct.
But there is the end of my attempt to get a job with Jeopardy.
Give me a grade. Well, they are, they're looking for Alex Trebek's replacement. So I
Oh,
mean,
I know,
you got as
but
good a shot as anybody.
I think Ken Jennings or oh, the one I heard I really liked was the guy that played Geordi on Star Trek.
Oh yes,
Reading Rainbow dude. What's his name?
yes. Geordie LaForge is played by LeVar Burton.
Yes, LeVar Burton. I think he'd be phenomenal. That would be
I
my
think so
pick,
too.
but
I loved him in Reading Rainbow.
I will guess host for him anytime though. Just saying. It's the Dino and Joe Show. Hey, we're back to the Dino and Joe Show. This is Dino. That is Joe. And Joe, I cannot help noticing that's a new shirt.
This is a new shirt.
And you heart
So
something.
I do. I heart SJ. I don't know if you can see it. There we
You
go.
heart
I
San
heart
Jose,
SJ.
California?
So San Jose, California is one place that I'm sure I would heart. I've never been there, but
You
so
heart San Juan, Puerto Rico?
San Juan, Puerto Rico, Steve Jobs,
I was gonna say,
uh,
is that Steve Jobs?
uh, who else? Sebastian
Janikowski?
Janikowski. So,
Yeah.
there's tons of people that I love that have SJ, but
And you heart
sadly,
them all.
I do heart them all.
Okay.
This is from though my high school, St. Joseph High School in Westchester, Illinois,
Yeah.
which sadly, after 61 years of fine exemplary service, is shutting their doors. Sadly,
Wait a
uh,
minute. Your school is closing?
my school is just straight up
How
closing
is
down.
that possible?
So they are run by, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Christian Brothers, right? So the
Okay.
Christian Brothers are in charge of St. Joseph High School, and unfortunately,
Not three guys named Christian that happen to be brothers.
no, not at all. Like the Christian
First thing
Brothers.
about it was like three guys named Christian and they're all brothers and they opened a school and you went there.
Yes, pretty much.
I don't know why, but that's what came to my head.
That's funnier though. It is just it's plain up funny. But sadly, they closed because they just didn't have enrollment, and it just money was very tight, and it was very year to year. And unfortunately, this was their last year of like this last school year that ended is their last year.
Okay.
So, um, they were selling everything in the school in an auction, and they had a whole bunch of these I Heart SJ T-shirts, and I said for like $7, I will take those shirts, as well as a few other things.
Yeah. What other things?
So the big thing, so I'll tell you a few different stories. Number one, they have a room called the archive room, and in there,
Okay.
it's basically these boxes about yay wide, that big, for photos.
Okay.
And I mean photos for everything. The SAD club, so Students Against Drunk Driving, mother-son
Oh, I
masses,
thought you was
tutoring,
like this. You're like the sad
sad,
club. I was
just
like, oh,
everybody's
it's a
gloomy.
real. It's a really sad club. Like,
Everybody's
oh
gloomy.
man,
The golf club, the golf team rather, the tennis team,
the golf club.
every golf club. It was just a bunch of
It's
guys that
just
got
like
together hitting
it's just a
balls.
driver,
Um,
a guy holding a putter. I'm in the golf club.
everybody had different pictures for everything, and
Right.
it's from like 1984-ish, I think, is the earliest picture up until 2009 or 10.
So, did the school open in 1984?
No, the school opened in 1960.
Oh, okay.
So they've
So
been around for, like I said, so about
they just
61
didn't have
years.
cameras for 20 years.
They just did not.
The
They didn't
budgets were
think to
tight.
actually take. Yeah, they didn't think to take a snapshot of anything. But well, actually, now that I think about it, in '84, I think some of the teachers who were there when I was still there back in like '01 to '04 really took up photography and took a lot of pictures for these
Okay.
things, that
Sure.
kind of stuff. But I found some classics of myself that were just
And you didn't want those out there in the World
I
Wide
did
Web
not.
for
That's why I
anybody who would
bought them.
have access to them.
Well,
You're like, no, no,
these
no. I have to
these
own my negatives.
these boxes of like 30 years worth of photos were only $1. I'm like,
$1.
spending $1 on that to find 6 photos, which I have found in at least one box. I think I bought 3 or 4 boxes. Was totally worth it. And now my friend, who is an avid listener of the show, he loves listening when he mows his lawn.
Okay.
He
We've got that mowing demographic locked down.
Yes. Oh, and I'm going to tell you a little secret. He might get upset about it, but I'm going to tell you a secret in a minute.
Okay.
He bought like 13 of those boxes. I just didn't have room and I didn't care that much. He wanted to look a lot of memories, but his older brother and younger sister also went to the same school.
Oh, okay.
And
Makes sense.
after I think 2005 and on, it went from an all boys Catholic high school to a boy and girl Catholic high school. So his
Wow.
sister went there, he went there, and his brother went there. So
So
he was
wait a minute.
buying.
So you guys didn't just pool your money together and combine forces and buy a bunch
Because
of boxes and
well,
then
here's what
divvy
we
up the
did.
pictures?
Well, because all the pictures we want would be each other are in it, and we would just fight over it. So what we
Okay.
did was to be smart about it.
We
We
bid
said, "Hey,
against each other.
no, that's what we
Like, oh,
prevented
I will
because
get that picture.
we were like, okay, what do you want? I'll tell you what I want. We agree that we will not bid on those things. Other people
Okay.
do whatever,
Yeah.
but we won't."
Okay.
I will admit I did accidentally bid on one thing, but I told him honestly that I did it, and I was like, "I'm sorry. I'll buy it at that price and
I
give it
bid
to you.
you up. I
It's
bid
my
you up,
fault.
pal.
I didn't mean to do that." Um, Okay, his secret though, circling back,
Yeah.
he watches it while or listens to it rather while he's mowing the lawn.
Okay.
Did you know Fiskars makes lawnmowers, like the scissors people, Fiskars?
No, I did not know that.
Neither did I. And did you know that? Remember
That's a
back in the
by the
day,
way, that's a random fact that I don't know why you threw that in there, but that's really odd.
that's the type of lawnmower he has.
He has a Fiskars?
So here's the thing. Remember those old lawnmowers that were literally like just blades that
Yeah,
you
the circle. Yeah, the put in the
essentially
hand.
that it's a momentum mower where
Right.
there's no motor, no battery, no nothing. You just push it and it will spin on its own. That's the
Okay.
kind of and I just thought that was super interesting. A, because I didn't know Fiskars made lawnmowers,
No,
and
that's very
B, I have not seen a like momentum lawnmower in like 20 years, and I just thought it was super cool that he had one.
weird. Because it's not 1925 and people figuring out that a motor could be put on a blade and save yourself a lot of effort and energy and time, unless you can't figure out where the actual button is to actually make the self-propelled mower go.
It's a
Uh,
lever.
okay,
It's a
the
lever,
lever.
not a
Yeah.
button.
There is a little bit of a problem there for some people. I understand there's a steep learning curve
I don't know
on
who.
I don't know.
Can
I've
I
just heard. I've
can
heard
I
from, sources that that's a problem some places
Can I be honest with
in
you? Do you
Chicago.
know how many people give me a hard time about that? Like everyone.
Well, do you know why? Because
But
are you kidding
like
me?
that, it
For
just shows me.
years, not for like days or attempts or a couple of times, for years, you failed to use the actual self-propelled motor on a self-propelled lawnmower. You deserve it, my friend. All
But
the crap that you get.
I'm not saying I don't deserve it. What I'm saying is it's surprising to me how many people know about it and bring it up to me. So that's like my friends and some coworkers are like, I would tell them, I was like, yeah, I'm over at my in-laws mowing the lawn. And they're like, oh, did you remember to use the
It's
self-propelled? I was like,
phenomenal.
shut
That's
up.
the best right there. Oh, that's fantastic.
But yeah, so what I did on when was it? Last Tuesday of this
Yes.
week, so a couple days ago, I spent my time walking around the old halls of my high school's burning corpse as it is slowly being sold away piece by piece, literally. Can I just tell you, some things went at a ridiculous price.
What's a ridiculous price?
Okay, I'll give you 3 examples. Number one,
Okay.
there is a an award. So a little bit of jealousy in this. There's an award that you could win your senior year when you're graduating if you were, top student in a specific class or area, right?
Okay.
And several of my friends won one. I did not. I'm not upset about it at all. That's fine. But
I'm
it's
holding no
basically
grudge.
it's not at all. It's like a glass diamond shaped type award that says
Yeah.
St. Joseph High School and a little charger in the middle because that's our
Okay.
mascot, and it's on a black base.
Yep.
It's cool. I was like, you know what? Since I didn't win one in high school, I might as well buy one
I'm
as an
gonna own
adult
one.
because that's what money's for. It was $1. How am I going to say no to $1? It's
Right.
$1. It
Right.
gets bid up to 4. I'm like, I'm still in. That thing sold, and again, it's just a piece of glass on a black
Yeah.
base
Yeah.
for $87.
Wow.
I don't
Somebody
understand.
really, really wanted to say they won that award when they didn't.
Apparently, I did not want that bad. Um, okay, here was the other thing. There were some nice, nice sweatpants. Nothing
Yeah.
like not like Nike or Adidas fancy sweat. They were nice, cozy looking sweatpants that said St. Joseph Chargers on them. And there were, I think, maybe 11 or 13 pairs. So it was a fair
Okay.
amount. And I would share it with friends and family and whatnot. So I'm thinking,
Wait.
oh,
You would share your sweatpants?
I would share the. There were several. I wouldn't give them
You
my
would
pair.
share
I
my.
would
I
have
would
my
share them.
pants.
I
I
would
would share.
literally buy them and wear them
I'll
and
go
wash
in
them
one
and
leg,
share
you go
them.
in the other one. No, I would go in one leg, they would go in the other.
So you're just like, I would share them.
I
I
would
was
share.
like, what? Okay. Oh,
So
wait. So wait, you're buying all 11. Like you weren't
I
buying them by the pair.
because it's a lot. Like they
Okay. I
literally
thought you were buying an individual
no.
pair.
Oh no, no,
You're
no.
like,
It's
oh,
like
I'll share
11.
them. I
No, no,
was
no, no.
like,
It's
what?
like 11 of them. So
Okay.
a lot of these things are lots. Like this shirt, I bought
Yeah.
7 of them because it was a lot of 7. I only wanted
Are,
one,
are
but I got
are you
7.
sharing them?
No. These are
You're
I'm
like,
just gonna wear the
no,
same shirt over and
no.
over and see if people judge me.
Oh, that's funny.
Um so I'm like, okay, $1 deal, 5. It got up to 15. I think my max was like $35.
Yeah.
These sweatpants, 13
Yeah.
pair, sold for $135, I believe.
Whoa.
135.
Whoa.
Now, again, if they were like really nice Nike Dry Fit or Therma Care or whatever the heck the name is, that's one thing. I get
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
These are like, and this is, I'm not saying this is a bad brand or a bad, but
Right.
I would not pay $135 for like a Walmart style sweatpant. I could buy 27 pairs for $3 and literally just like mark or heat print on the St. Joseph logo. It would cost me a total of $32. Like $135. What are we doing?
And they're not sharing those.
They're not sharing those. Item number
Wow.
3 that I did not win, but my good friend did.
Right.
This is something to me and him means something very special. So as I said, our mascot was Joe Charger, right?
Wait a minute.
St. Joe's Charger. It was Joe Charger.
Joe's Charger. Yeah.
Joe Charger.
You tell me that you were the mascot. Tell me
I
at
was
some
never,
point you put on the mascot uniform. Come on.
I don't think I ever did, sadly,
Really? Not
because they kept that.
once?
Dude, they kept that thing under a tight lock
Was
and
that thing
key.
for sale? Because I'd have bid on that.
Here we go. It was. Now here's the thing, though. There were 2 costumes.
Okay.
I don't know what happened to the full traditional costume because here's what it is. Huge head.
Yeah.
Huge head with
Yeah.
a big, because we were a Charger, I don't understand. It was a Spartan-esque costume with like a helmet from like, from Sparta back in the day. And then it
Okay.
also had like fake abs with like a sort of tunic going on. It was a very interesting overall look, but it was what it was.
So it wasn't a
Anyways.
horse, is what you're telling me.
Oh no, it was not a horse at all.
But a charger's a horse.
But like Joe Charger, like a I guess instead of Spartan, it's
Yeah.
more like a Roman
Okay.
gladiator type thing. That's what I want
Sure.
you to put as
All
an
right.
image up here.
Okay.
The first traditional like main suit that they always use for like pep
Yeah.
rallies and stuff. I don't know where
Yeah.
it went. It got lost, stolen, sold, whatever. So we were, or I should say, he was buying Joe Charger's head, just the head,
Just the
no
head.
helmet. It's just a huge white head with black hair and big eyes that are like, and it was just very.
Okay.
That was a great purchase. Like
Right.
when he said he got that, and I helped him load it in his car, I'm like, worth every penny right there. That's without question the best. The best.
Just go wear it. Just wear
Yeah.
it to work. Just
Well,
like,
so we're having any St. Joe's alums out there. We're having a final farewell to St. Joe's on August
yeah.
1st.
Yeah.
If you want to meet Joe from the Dino and Joe Show, I'll be there signing autographs. I think I'm actually going to do that. If a friend of mine picks up, like, I'm going to have a Sharpie, and if somebody picks up like a drink, I'm going to be like, oh, I'll
Yeah.
sign that for you. There you go.
I think we need to have our art department do some kind of publicity logo of you trying to push a lawnmower, but it won't go anywhere.
That'd be
Just, like
great.
sweating and just like,
Publicity
Right.
department. That's the other great part too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll ask your wife. I'll ask my girlfriend. Hey, who can draw a better person?
You can draw a better person a lot more.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a low budget show.
I mean, we do what we can.
So you didn't buy any mascot stuff then?
I
So
did not
did
buy
somebody? So wait a minute. Did somebody buy the body by itself without the
Well,
head?
that's the thing. So we saw our principal there from when we were high school. He's principal
Yeah.
now, and we
Okay.
were like, "Where is Joe
Or
Body's?"
was.
Was where? Yeah, right. I felt bad about that too. Where's Joe Charger's body?
I used to have to listen to you.
Yeah. I still. So here's the weird thing. He told me a number of my teachers that are going to be at this final farewell thing on August 1st.
Yeah.
And he even said when I came back in, I was like, all right, see you later, Mr. Hotek. That was his name. And he's like, you can call me Dave. And I'm like, I don't think I can. That's very weird. It's
right.
You spent 4 years drilling it into me that you're Mr., she's Mrs., she's Miss. That's just not gonna, no. It's Mr. Hotek. I'll see you later, Mr. Hotek. And then I left. But no, so Joe Charger's body is nowhere to be found.
It's gone.
They don't know where it is.
Somebody wanted the abs.
Apparently.
They wanted to look good.
Some of us want the huge oversized head. Some people want abs. It's a life choice.
It's the Dino and Joe Show.